Hey, what's up? I'm Mr. Chris, and I do stuff, and I'm outside of my wound care center, where today I was supposed to get my first cast ever. I didn't break anything. I just got this injury on my foot that I've been fighting for 5 years. It's time for it to be done. So, came to a wound care specialist. So, like, yeah, we're going to put you on a walking cast. No problem. So, they debrided my wound. They set up the appointment. They're like, you're going to come in on Tuesday, and then you got to come back in 2 days, and we'll take the cast off and put a real one on. And we just need to make sure your body can handle being in a cast. So I clear out my work schedule. I get everything ready. I drag my butt down here, which is kind of a pain in the butt because I'm not allowed to walk on my foot till I get the walking cast. So I'm excited. I'm going to be able to walk. The gift of walking will be mine. And I show up. I'm early for my appointment because I'm excited. They bring me back. Everyone's nice. Everything's good. And then the doctor's debriding my foot, and he goes, so we're going to have you come back next week because the prior authorization didn't come back. I was just here a couple days ago. I asked, is this going to be a problem? And they said, no, it's standard, it's easy. Okay. Now, I would have thought that they would have canceled my appointment because it's been like 3 or 4 days since I was here. It doesn't need to be debrided. Everything's fine. Heck, I haven't even really needed to rewrap it. I did. But, like, they should have canceled the appointment if they didn't have the prior auth. Or called me ahead of time and said, hey, we're having issues, so I could escalate it on my side. Because I've been dealing with healthcare for so long, I've learned a few backdoor ways to try and get things pushed forward. This prior auth system, it's crap. I think this is just turning into a rant on how much the healthcare system sucks. I feel like they charge this much money to get anything done. And the people, the doctors, the staff, they make this much of that money. And this giant ass chunk of money, I think that's just going to all this BS. What is a prior auth? Like, you need to pre-authorize that the doctor is making the right call and that you're willing to pay for it? I mean, they did this with my insurance last year. We switched providers, and I had to get a prior auth so they pay my insurance. And what was that? They told me it would take at least 30 days to get it. Now, 30 days without insulin, I would die. So I had to pay out of my pocket $300. And now we're a year later, and I've been trying to work with insurance to get reimbursed with it, but somehow the claim just keeps stalling out. We just gotta, I don't have a solution, just a bitch, but this healthcare system, I don't know. That was it. I needed to vent to someone. Like I said, I'm in my car, I'm annoyed, I wanted to yell, so I yelled at the internet. Apologies.